Talks say Nigeria don't lose over 4.3 trillion naira on top this oil theft between 5 years. So they talk this in on Monday, say they don't lose over 4.3 trillion naira worth of crude oil, and we say they lost oil theft with the between it be 7,143 pipeline vandalism cases within 5 years. So then talk this thing on top of the International Pipeline Technology and Security Conference for Abuja, where they highlight this different impact on top of this oil theft for the nation economy. Also then go forward to also provide some kind of data to back all of these claims. Say well, this thing happened between 2017 to 2021. We say Nigeria don't record over 7,143 cases of pipeline and breakage, and also this one now. Then they intentionally they do this vandalism will go result to crude oil thefts. We can make they can lose over 208.639 million barrels with a value for $12.7 million. So all of this in line then talk say as we see they cost all this thing. And truth be said, this oil theft of a thing, not be today, it don't start. Even before the 2017 to 2020. And I want to say we don't do a year. Like they will discover crude oil somewhere. Before you know it, the use for that community, at a point they go like they go feel like Nadia property. Nadia then get
entitlement.
Yes, they entitled to it because they discover them for their village, their community. Now they see all of this. We don't see how much now you say they don't lose for this. This now imagine so that kind of money then put on for their community, or even the base maybe the whole.
At least you will pay part of it.
You understand? So now looking at this situation now, what will fit talk say? First off, because truth be said, even if government won't go the hard way, you go they brutal.
Yeah.
So you get. So how they confit? Okay, maybe even this thing now, well, how the feel will take come in to take salvage the situation, so that at least so they avoid such a thing. And this kind of video to then get this kind of mentality. Exactly. You say, and most of them they don't even they go school. They just feel like now God give them now this kind of papa or all this kind. Now how government even come in to even take help the situation? At least we're not going to get this kind of useless to say go they affect our economy. Honorable Minister. As the honorable,
as the lowest, you know my feeling. You can't call out. You don't kill him, morale. You kill him, morale. You don't make it sound
so high. You are high.
High on God. How like it?
You're high on
you low before. She can't lower you.
Under. Listen, but people to follow for all this kind of thing. So you get.
Yes, I know.
Then they're your community. So you understand what I'm saying? So I don't like cases of this kind of happen amongst your youths.
It's not happen among your own youth.
Like I don't know. Amongst you.
Yes, amongst so you are trying to tell me that is due to the bad governance of my anyways, as regards this issue, it's a very delicate one, and if we must call a spade and not a shovel, exactly. Oh my God, you are a man of wisdom. You get this is as a result of government neglecting their duties to some of these communities. Because if you check properly, the reason why some of the youth, like you said, have this entitlement mentality is because they feel that their leaders or their government have failed them in ways of providing some of the basic amenities that they need. Like, go to some of these communities, you can hardly find a standard working hospital or a standard school. It's not like they have not tried making provisions for these things before now. But I feel the government still has a lot to do when it comes to provision of basic amenities that will alleviate the suffering of the people. Because it is due to the suffering that is not on these people. That is why some of them have decided to take it upon themselves to vandalize this pipeline because they feel the only way they can get their own share from the national cake that is being shared. Because come to think of it, you come to my community, you discover that there is a raw material in my community, you harness this raw material, you export it, and even this crude oil that we are talking about, yes, we know a large number of it is stolen. Their pipes gets vandalized. But the one that is being shipped outside of the country, what is the report that we are getting back? Because naturally the crude oil itself has so many materials that can be extracted from it. But at the end of the day, what they bring back to us, we have about 7 materials that can be extracted from the crude oil. But at the end of the day, we are only hearing about the PMS and the kerosene and the diesel. What happens to other materials? Which is to say, there is a lot that our government is not telling us. So, I am not in support of pipeline being getting vandalized. I am not in support of it because at the end of the day, it affects not just the economy, but even the climatic condition, the soil. Because when you get to see the havoc that this crude oil is causing in these communities, it affects the water, no fish. It destroys the soil, you cannot plant, you cannot get good crops. You get, once it has affected the water, no good potable water to drink, there is no land to farm. Indirectly, you are putting the people on hunger strike. And then we go all the way to make sure that they provide solution for themselves since the government is not forthcoming.
Now, these guys, and they don't hold this thing so much that in fact, if you see them, they throw on social media, they're going to tell you, say, after all, we get this. After all, I think, that time we say the northern people been send them notice, say, they stop food, they come to the south, all of these things, and then they come like, carry your food, go, we get our, all this kind of thing. Like, now they don't get this orientation, they don't get this education, they don't get the knowledge. I think they act out of ignorance.
Okay, the ignorance we talk now, out of ignorance, say ignorance of not say they not say the thing they affect water. They not say, but then they see the bigger picture of say they go get a wealth for them, that they ignore other sides. But one of the things we at one talk I no one forget now, see I find that say this orientation what they need. Now see me they know say something they outside that fuel, that this crude oil we talk about. What did they do them now what did do South America, we should not to South America, where them Brazil, Argentina day. That time football never day England like that. It day, but they don't see English team like say they threat. They don't see them like threat. That time if they talk tiki taka, say person they jog ball, race ball, play with ball, every picking South Brazil, Argentina they say if they as their picking they grow up like this now football they want me they don't play football. So they don't look at other source of income. When them England can study football, they can add wisdom to them, mix them together. You understand? Say this one's now only this ones that they do. Then take them, turn them to entertainment, turn them to money making spree. So they don't make money like that. You know, see, you never hear person say, no, I want to go Brazilian league or I want to go Argentina league. What is they there? Then not they say if you at least Messi na from then Abi, maybe from that side. Ronaldo, the first Ronaldo, on that side, name them. But you see, say now another place that they take they make their wealth. We try to try talk and say. If they don't begin to educate these people, say this crude oil and they see now one of the many things where still get this land be this, but poverty, which is one of the major things which they make person know they think other things are poverty. They make you see say this one I hold out tight. I move on commodities. Nothing anybody want to tell me. Now poverty they call out most times. You want to something?
Yeah. Okay. I just remember something. You see, one of the aside poverty, one thing again where I feel so be the root cause of this problem. Now some of the NBDC leaders. And the Niger Delta Development Commission, people who are in charge of all this region, or you get the way and manner at which they show off and lavish their wealth wey dem dey get from this thing, na im dey affect the mentality of the youth, because they feel say, and even some of these oil companies, oil shore companies wey dey position for these regions, the way and manner at which dem dey exploit the communities, some of them you go go there, you go see the way dem dey come in large numbers, convoy, live large, and the community wey dem dey get this raw materials from this crude oil, e no even be like say human beings dey stay there.
Yeah.
So you know all this, e just be like person dey hungry, e sit down for front of the house, e dey hungry, then another person come carry full chicken, now you no just dey eat am, e just dey scatter am. I don't know if they want to use mouth, bite am, come throw am. And person wey dey hungry, e dey see am. Wetin you expect that kind of person to do? The next time, or you go see say that same person wey dey live life like that, wey dey scatter food, come live in vehicle open. Wetin you see say they do? Dem dey raid am. Na just the height of some of the root cause of all this problem. The way some of these their leaders, dem go pack the money, dem no go even use and do better thing for the community.
Lifestyle.
Yes.
So like they make
them.
na like motivation for them, say if dem keep faster, if dem still dey do am dey go, dem will meet us.
And later dem go tell them say na oil money these people dey chop. Okay, where the oil? Na im pass for this. You want to something else?
and funniest part, you see this set of youths, if you check them well, they just dey destroy.
Na destroy.
Check it, they own na
They dey burst pipeline. Let me see how dem dey flow.
they waste.
Exactly.